What if I told you that in colonial Ceylon, today's Sri Lanka, at a time when Muslim women were rarely allowed beyond the confines of their homes, one woman dared to break every barrier. She became a government school teacher, then went on to establish the very first free English medium school for Muslim girls in Colombo, the Muslim Ladies College. And as if that wasn't enough, she entered politics, becoming the first Muslim woman in Ceylon to step into political life, the first female Muslim municipal councillor, and even the deputy mayor of Colombo. And here's the twist. This trailblazer was not even born in Ceylon. She was not a Ceylonese Muslim. She was a Malayalam-speaking Mappila Muslim from Kerala who crossed the sea and stamped her identity on Ceylon's history. In today's video, we will be exploring the extraordinary story of AYESHA RAUF, educator, politician, and pioneer. AYESHA RAUF was born Ayesha Bibi Mayan in 1917 in the coastal town of Talacheri in today's Kerala, which was then part of the Madras Presidency of British India. She belonged to the Mappila Muslim community, a group with a proud but conservative heritage. Her early years were marked by tragedy. When she was only 6 years old, her mother, Pudiya Valappul Kayumma, passed away, leaving Ayesha and her siblings in the care of their father. But unlike most men of his time, Ayesha's father was progressive. He believed his daughters deserved the same opportunities as his sons. So Ayesha and her elder sister were sent to school, something almost unheard of for Muslim girls in Malabar during the 1920s. At the Sacred Heart Convent, a Christian missionary school in Talacheri, the two sisters were the only Muslim girls. Yet Ayesha not only kept pace but excelled, eventually becoming head prefect in her final year. She later entered St. Anne's College and then Queen Mary's College, both affiliated to Madras University, where she studied political science, history, economics, English, and French. She debated, played tennis, and thrived academically. When she graduated, she achieved a historic milestone, becoming the first Mappila Muslim woman in Malabar to earn a university degree. Armed with her degree, Ayesha began working as a teacher and later as an inspector of schools. But her independence, traveling alone and living with only a maid, scandalized conservative circles. She even received threatening letters from members of her community who accused her of disgracing her faith, community, and gender. Yet Ayesha did not yield. She continued her work, later earning a postgraduate licentiate in education from Lady Wellington Training College in Madras. She soon became Officer for Muslim Education in the Madras Educational Service, a pioneering position for a Muslim woman of her time. Her dedication to women's advancement was already clear. Eventually, some elders of the Mappila community itself, especially women, praised her for her commitment to women's emancipation, calling her career not just a personal triumph, but a milestone for the entire community. In 1943, Ayesha's life took a dramatic turn. She married M.S.M. Rauf, a Ceylonese Muslim Moor businessman from Kandy who worked in Coimbatore in the 1940s. She had a brief but carefully supervised courtship before her marriage. Despite reservations from Rauf's family, who feared her advanced education would make her unsuitable, the marriage went ahead. The following year, the couple moved to Colombo, where Ayesha's destiny would unfold in ways no one could have predicted. In Colombo, Ayesha initially joined the Government Girls' College in Mardana, but within 3 months she was approached by none other than Sir Razik Farid, a leading Muslim Moor politician. He entrusted her with a monumental task to establish the first English medium free school for Muslim girls in Ceylon. On November 1, 1946, Ayesha Rauf became the founding principal of Muslim Ladies College in Bambalapitiya. When the school opened, there was only one qualified teacher besides her. But over 25 years, Ayesha nurtured it into one of the most respected institutions for Muslim girls in Ceylon. She was more than a principal. She was a counselor, advisor, and even a mother, particularly to students from poorer homes. She personally visited families, persuading reluctant parents to send their daughters to school. Her name became so synonymous with Muslim Ladies College, which was affectionately known as AYESHA RAUF School. Under her leadership, the Muslim community of Colombo finally had an institution that placed girls' education at its very center. But AYESHA's ambitions did not stop with education alone. She had a powerful voice and a commanding presence, qualities that drew her into politics. Representing the Petta ward, she became the first Muslim woman to be elected to the Colombo Municipal Council. Then in 1952, she achieved yet another first. She was elected as Deputy Mayor of Colombo. When Queen Elizabeth II visited Ceylon, AYESHA RAUF was proudly presented to her as the first Muslim woman to ever hold the office. She contested in elections in later years, switching from the left to the United National Party (UNP) and won hard-fought battles against her opponents. She proved that women, and Muslim women in particular, could hold their own in the rough and tumble of politics. In 1970, after decades of service, AYESHA RAUF retired as principal of Muslim Ladies College. But her story didn't end there. At the age of 56, she left for Zambia, where she taught political science for 5 years. On her return to Sri Lanka, she continued to support her colleagues and campaigned actively for the UNP, even though she never returned to elected office. On January 8, 1992, AYESHA RAUF passed away at the age of 78. Her death was mourned as a profound loss to Sri Lanka's Muslim community, and especially to its women, whose paths she had tirelessly cleared. The story of AYESHA RAUF is one of resilience, courage, and trailblazing vision. She was a woman who defied the expectations of two societies, first in British India, then in Ceylon. And in doing so, she opened doors that had long been closed to Muslim women. As an educator, a politician, and a leader, her legacy continues to inspire. She proved that one woman armed with conviction and courage can indeed change the course of history. If you've enjoyed this story, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course, subscribe. For questions, you can always reach me at tuanzamirwrites@gmail.com. Please don't forget to check out the description box below for image credits, sources, and recommended readings. Until next time, this is me, Zamir Karim, signing off, uncovering history one story at a time. Take care and God bless you all.